Welcome to this tutorial. First, we'll install the DHCP server role using PowerShell. This step ensures that your server can manage and assign IP addresses on your network. Once the role is installed, the next step is to authorize the DHCP server in Active Directory. This step is essential for the server to start leasing IP addresses securely. Next, we'll create a new DHCP scope. A scope defines the range of IP addresses that can be leased out to clients. And then set the DNS and default gateway for the scope created. To ensure everything is configured properly, we'll verify the DHCP configuration. Now that the DHCP server is up and running, let's move on to managing DNS zones. I start by adding a new forward lookup zone. This zone will help resolve domain names to IP addresses. But as can be seen, the zone already exists as I did try running the code before recording. After the zone is set up, we can add DNS records such as records and CNAMEs. This step is crucial for mapping host names to IP addresses. In this example, I'll add an record, followed by a CNAME for the intranet. Next, we'll set up a reverse lookup zone. This step enables the network to map IP addresses back to host names, which is essential for certain network operations and troubleshooting. Follow along as we configure this zone and set up the required details. An error occurred during the process, but after adjusting the code, I was able to successfully execute it. As indicated by the highlighted resource exists line. To wrap up the DNS zone setup, we'll verify that records exist for reverse lookups. This action ensures that IP addresses can be accurately resolved back to host names, confirming full network functionality. Since no PTR records were added, the results are empty. With DNS zones fully managed, it's time to shift gears and set up a print server. This final task ensures centralized printer management across the network. Let's get started on that next. The action we'll take here is installing the print server role. This allows the server to handle print jobs and manage printer settings. Next, we'll create a TCP/IP printer port. A printer port is essential for connecting network printers to the print server. We'll configure the port using the IP address of the printer, allowing the server to communicate directly with it over the network. After this step, the server will be able to send print jobs to the printer through this port. Now first, we'll install the printer driver on the server. The printer driver is crucial as it enables the server to communicate with the printer and ensures that print jobs are processed correctly. However, since the driver is not available in the driver store and downloading it online is difficult due to a slow internet connection to VMware, we'll start by using a placeholder, Microsoft Print to PDF. Once the driver is installed, the next step is adding the printer to the server. This will involve specifying the printer's name, the driver to use, and the port through which the printer is connected. After the printer is added, it will be available for use on the server, ensuring that the print server is ready to handle any print job. With the printer added, we'll proceed to share it across the network. Sharing the printer allows other users to access and print to it remotely. Unfortunately, the placeholder I used, Microsoft Print to PDF, does not offer a sharing option, as seen when I ran the code to share the first printer created. Therefore, I'll use the GUI elements and navigate to the control panel's printers and devices, where the Add Printer option is available. This allows me to add another printer, this time with an actual driver that supports sharing. While searching for drivers, I find one with PCL6 in the name, and select it to stay somewhat true to the driver that was originally supposed to be used. Once the printer is added, I'll enable sharing, ensuring it can be accessed by other users on the network. Finally, we'll verify that the printer is correctly shared on the network. We'll check the printer's shared status and confirm that it is set up for others to connect.